What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. The Los Angeles Lakers came into Denver and beat that ass. It may not be the outcome that you want or wanted or desired, but that's the reality. Nikola Jokic, a guy who for some reason is always in the MVP conversation every single year, played probably his worst game of the season. In 35 minutes of play, 12 points, 2 of 7 from the floor, 8 of 10 from the line, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. So he had a triple-double technically, but it came with 6 turnovers. This was a terrible performance by him. Russell Westbrook came off the bench to score 17 points, but it took him 17 shots to get those 17 points. So that's not an efficient game by Russell Westbrook at all. Not at all, although he was 3 of 7 from downtown, and he had 4 turnovers. Russ did not have a great game. I don't care about 17 points. That wasn't a good game for Russ. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Jamal Murray, his last outing, I think he hit 55 points. Tonight, Jamal Murray, I think he had it was 19 points. Let me check. 19 points, 6 of 13 from the floor. He was 6 of 11 from downtown, 6 assists, 2 steals, but he also committed 5 turnovers. Michael Porter Jr., 13 points, but he took 14 shots to get it. And the only guy that really, to me, had a really good game was Aaron Gordon, 24 points, 9 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 7 from downtown. He also had 4 assists in the game. And Christian Braun, 10 points, 3 of 7. I mean, look, the thing about the Denver Nuggets is they have been winning a lot of games as of late, but it was more because of their offensive firepower. Defensively, you know what I'm saying, they're not the team that they were during the championship year, where they were kind of mediocre during the regular season but turned it on during the playoffs. This year they've been getting a lot of wins based purely on their offense. And that, to me, consider that they're not a really good defensive team, that came back to haunt them against the Los Angeles Lakers, who, you know what I'm saying, by default, especially since the loss of AD, are not a great defensive team, but they can ramp it up at times, you know what I'm saying? And to me, when you look at the fact that Denver, who have been known to come out and play big in the first quarters and first halves, and kind of coast off that, or sometimes they have a big third quarter. When you look at the fact that the Lakers are able to nullify that tonight, as a matter of fact, they outscored Denver 38-31 in the first quarter, and the decisive quarter was the fourth quarter, when Denver was held to 13 points. That was it. That decided the game. Pretty much that decided the game. Luka Doncic, who had been struggling as a Los Angeles Laker, came out and had 32 points, 10 of 22 from the floor, 4 of 9 from downtown, a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, only 1 turnover. And that was also key. You cannot be sloppy with the basketball. Los Angeles, in the last game against Portland, had 25 turnovers. I think it was something like that. 25, 26 turnovers. That's just ridiculous. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, the only reason why they're able to hang on and beat Portland is because Portland, got some unfavorable calls from the officials down the stretch. Portland probably should have won that game if you watched the game. But this performance right here, I can't blame on officiating. I'm seeing Joker fans talking about he got triple T. Nobody want to hear that shit, man. I'm tired of that. Every time Jokic have a bad game, it's always somebody else's fault why he didn't play well or why the team lost. Now I can understand if Jokic is dropping 40, you know what I'm saying, and they lose and he ain't getting no help. Fine, I can kind of understand that a little bit. But when he play like shit, it's on him. You think he the only player in the history of the NBA who's great and has gotten double team or triple team? You don't think Michael Jordan got triple team? You don't think Kobe Bryant got triple team? You don't think Wilt Chamberlain got triple team? What the hell you thought you shot so many free throws? He still go out there and drop 40 or 50. You don't think Kareem got double triple team? Every great player you think of got double team. That's not no excuse. What are you talking about? You don't think Karl Malone got double team? I'm not saying you're supposed to always try to beat the double team, but you're supposed to figure it out, man. And that's also coaching. So Mike Malone too, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I agree with Ticket TV tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hate LeBron James. Y'all know that. But if they play the way they played tonight, with Luka being the guy with the ball and LeBron playing more off ball, because Luka he can't do it. You know, like honestly, what needs to happen with the Lakers, even though I know it's not going to happen, is what Wade did with LeBron. Remember Wade that first year they was trying to figure it out, and Wade would sometimes be ball dominant, and LeBron, who couldn't play off the ball to save his life back then, I remember him standing around chewing his fingernails, whatever, when he didn't have the ball. He decided, look, let me learn how to play off the ball more. And we watched footage of Kobe and Mike and all these other guys, and let LeBron have the ball, and that's how it's going to work. And it did. It didn't work. They weren't as dominant as we thought they were going to be, but they won back-to-back titles and went to four consecutive NBA finals. Now, LeBron needs to do the same thing with Luka. Permanently. Let him have the basketball. And LeBron already kind of know how to play off the ball, but he could get even better at it. That could be the new challenge. But he ain't gonna look at it like that because he's egotistical. He's about his stats, and you know what I'm saying? Sticker says something I agree with. He could do it for 1 or 2 games, but if it draws out too long and Luka has a stretch where he's putting up 27, 10, and 8 a night and he's getting MVP chance, that ego of his will go kick in, that I'm still the superstar shit, and that's what will throw it off. Plus, the Lakers still are not a really good defensive team. So, while to me, at best, they can get to the second round. That's their max, but they're not going to win a championship. They're not. So the only way this could even work a little bit is if LeBron came off the ball totally, and he's not going to do that. He did it tonight, and it worked. Plus, Denver all season has been a Jekyll and Hyde team. Some nights Denver looks like a reasonable facsimile of the team that we think of them before when they won a title, and then some nights they look pretty goddamn bad. They're like a very beatable, washed up former champion team. Put it like this. Sometimes Denver looks like the 88 Celtics. Like if we reference the 86 Celtics, right? Some nights Denver looks like the 88 Celtics, and some nights they look like the 90 Celtics. If you know anything about those teams. Like the 88 Celtics looked a little bit like a shell of them former selves, and the 90 Celtics were far away from what they were before. Very beatable. At best, first round out. But Let me get back to some of these. Talk about some of these players. So Rui Hachimura had 21 points, connecting on 4th 9 from downtown, 7-12 from the field overall, 4 assists. LeBron James, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 11 of 19, as I said, 1 of 4 from downtown. Austin Reeves, 23 points, 7 of 13 shooting, 4 of 7 from downtown, 5 of 6 from the line, 7 assists. So Lakers as a whole had 27 assists to Denver's 28. And Lakers only had 8 turnovers to Denver's 20. And that right there will win you games. You cannot win basketball games if you're committing 20 turnovers to the other team's 8. It just, you can't win like that. You can't win like that. Denver came out very, very sloppy tonight. Very lethargic, discombobulated, I think is the right word to use. They just didn't look right. And Denver probably also, to me, don't get up playing for the Lakers because, as far as motivation, because they've been beating the hell out of the Lakers so much recently that it just, they don't have that motivation anymore. Plus, it's a different look, too. It's a different look. It's a different game plan because AD's not there anymore. And the Lakers were probably really, really hyped to beat Denver because they know Denver's their Achilles heel. So they were more motivated to come out there. And like I said, now it's a Luka team with LeBron and not the old team. So they really motivated. They was really motivated to come out there and beat the hell out of them. And that happened, you know. But having said all that, I don't think it's gonna last because the Lakers themselves are up and down team. Yes, they got a good record. Yes, they're 33-21. Technically, they got a great record. Okay, and they're probably gonna win. Hell, at this point, they might win 50 games. They might win 50 games, right? But that 50 wins is a mirage to me. It's a mirage. Okay. Um, I'm just not sold that this is a legit title contending team. From looking at the Lakers, I just don't see that. I see a team that, uh, with Luka as the X factor, if he can play his game after he can get to the second round. If LeBron doesn't hold him back, I could see him leading the team to the second round, maybe like a semi-tough second round at best. More than likely a first round exit though. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me, man. But man, yeah, Jokic played like shit tonight. He did, and it's okay. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like his fans, they got a problem with like. That's the thing I hate about Jokic fans, man. Outside LeBron fans, that I don't like them. I like them the least. They like my second least favorite fan base because whenever you critique Jokic, they take it so personal. And what really kills me is if you criticize Jokic for some reason, if you're black, you'll be called a racist. Now, you know what's so crazy about that? If I point out something that somebody says that I found racist, I'll be told, man, it's just a word. Oh man, you're taking that out of context. Blah blah blah. If I simply critique a player who happens to be a different skin color than me about their game, suddenly it's okay to call me a racist. Somehow, in their brain, they're hearing, "Oh, you only say it because he's black." I mean, excuse me, you only say it because he's white. What? So why did I criticize LeBron then? What's that about? KD, what's that about? But yeah, anyway, yeah, check out the comments. You'll see it. And then I go listen to this far of the video. You're just gonna see a title, rage, go into a seething rage, and leave some comment telling me how much of a hater I am of Jokic. And yeah, you'll see it. They get really fucking pissed off if you criticize Jokic. Man, that's all I got to say about it, y'all. What you guys think?